Hey guys, welcome back to Puffalado, and welcome back to Café Enchanté. We are on a date with Mr. Rindo at his house, which is crazy. Well, technically it is an apartment, but still, it's crazy. I had no idea, I don't know what to expect at all. I think, we heard something, and now we're just waiting for him to, respond. I think there was someone who was talking to him or something, so let's see who that is. My mind starts racing once I see Mr. Rindo go into the other room. Clean? Introduce? I'm sure I heard a voice. The voice was high-pitched, which means... I know I shouldn't let it get to me, but I look at the room expecting a girl to appear. I'm interested in his lifestyle, but unlike the others I live with, I don't know anything about his daily life. I simply thought he was a single man when I came here, but I haven't really confirmed for a fact whether Mr. Rindo is really single or not. Could it be? I'm not sure if it's a right comparison, but Mikado did have a girlfriend, so maybe Mr. Rindo has one too? I recall he didn't really say much when I asked him whether he was popular with the girls back when we took that walk.
お待たせ。紹介するよ。
Yes! I jump at his appearance. I stand up from the sofa and quickly turn around to find... You stole... Rindo, is this allowed? Did he steal the little cure and, brought them home with him to clean his apartment? I feel like that's, illegal. Huh? You're the one from Amazaki Island. A familiar figure who jumps onto me upon recognizing who I am. It's that non-human from the island. A cure. Why is a cure here? No, wait. I slowly turn my head towards Mr. Rindo standing next to me as I try to wrap my head around all of this. Who is he? She? Is she your wife? Oh my god, no, Cordone, no. Wait, okay, hold on. If she's right, that would be wild. He's married to, this little thing. That would be crazy. He'd be just as crazy as Mikado, so, if not worse. Oh god.
どういう思考でその結論に
Oh my god.
奥さん、間違っていないであります。ここに間借りしていた数日は家事の面で大活躍でありましたから。
Oh my god.
あい、違うから。勝手に僕と結婚しないで。
Oh my god. That's so great. According to Mr. Rindo, the incident that occurred at Amazaki Island was so huge that he needed to explain to the others what happened. So he had one of the cure come with him to help with the explanation. He was planning on having him stay at the GPM, but he wasn't let in due to circumstances. So Mr. Rindo housed and cared for him until the GPM correspondence concluded. Unbelievable. To have his wife so close by. Huh, I guess that makes sense.
そういうことであります。それで世話になった琴音殿にもぜひお礼をとリンドウに相談したところ来てもらえることになったのであります。
So the reason why we're having a date here is so that I could meet him in person? I look towards Mr. Rindo only to find he is staring back at me.
僕としては純粋にデートをしたかった気持ちもあるんだけど、いくら親しくても男の家に二人きりっていうのはさすがに怖いかと思ってさ。だからこの子がいてくれる今なら君の緊張も和らぐだろうし、彼もお礼が言えるし、一石二鳥かなって。
Okay, Rindo. All right. I accept your reasoning. I see, but it wouldn't have hurt for you to just tell me that.
そこはほら、 僕の誘いに君がどんな反応をしてくれるかやっぱり気になるからさ。
Oh, you little bitch. He smiles at me childishly, as if he was enjoying this wild ride. I guess the way he can laugh off what's going on is what makes him who he is.
しかしこうして再会し、改めてお礼が言えて感激であります。あの時助けてもらわねば、きっと我らは全滅していたであります。本当にありがとうございますであります。
He extends his shivering hand for me to handshake. His hands are so cute. They're like little nubs. I extend my pointer finger in response. You're welcome. He grabs my finger and shakes his hand vigorously. How are the other Curies doing?
はいであります。事件後はもうホールが開くこともなく、皆集落に戻って暮らしているであります。天崎島は平和そのものでありますよ。
That's good to hear. I heard how things were going for Mr. Rindo, but I was worried since my parents' home was around there too. So, I know it's odd to ask now, but can I get your name? Not knowing his name is a bit inconvenient, but he simply shakes his head in response.
特にないであります。
Huh? Really?
彼らは特にこう区別しないらしくてね。でも名前がないのも不便だから GPM ではナンバリングさせてもらってるよ。
Huh, okay. Code name. It makes them sound like they're lab rats. So, what's his code name then?
10番だね。
Code 10. Well, can I just call you 10 then?
ああ、なるほど。10だからてんちゃんね。
Hey, you better not think that it's cliche or something, Mr. Rindo. I recall his reaction back when Kororo was named.
そんなこと言わないよ。てんちゃん。いい名前じゃないか。
はい、自分は気に入ったであります。
Hi! Really? Well, good to know. It's a relief knowing he likes the name. I let out a sigh of relief, to which Mr. Rindo claps his hands together.
あ、お茶冷めちゃったかな。他にも話したいことがあるし、ひとまず一息入れてからにしようか。
あ、リンド、自分はホットワインが飲みたいであります。
Hot wine? Hot? Hot? I've never had hot wine. Has anybody had hot wine? I'm really curious now. I'm like, what? What is that? Like, do you just boil it?
グルメだな。了解。
Or is he talking about like mulled wine, like mulled cider? Because that's hot, technically. Well, not really hot, it's like warm. Mr. Rindo reaches down to clear the table of the cold tea. Oh, do you mind if I help? He gladly accepts my offer. This is much better than me just simply sitting here doing nothing. There's the wine. I step into the kitchen area and it is something spectacular. Holy crap, look at that frickin' kitchen island. Extra long, extra large. Like, wow, it's gorgeous. I love it. I want this kitchen. The kitchen is breathtaking, as expected from this place. But there's nothing here. The kitchen is very spacious, but that only made it easier to notice how barren it is. No spices, no dishes, no nothing. He doesn't have dishes? I don't see any pots, pans, knives, plates, anything. How do you cook with nothing in here?
食事は基本外で済ませてるから。それこそ君のお店とかさ。
Oh god, he doesn't cook? Like, he only eats outside? That's so bad. It must be so expensive. But what if you want to eat at home? Like, maybe breakfast?
そういう時は我慢して寝るし、朝はいつも面倒だから食べてないね。
Oh my god. Really? I always saw Mr. Rindo as a well-organized adult, but this is unexpected.
忙しい時は一日何も食べなかったり、栄養ドリンクとかで済ませちゃうかな。今日も朝はゼリーだったし。
Ew. I feel like those cannot be tasty. Like, maybe there is some drink out there that you can drink and it's fine, but it sounds like it's bitter.
ああ、でも料理ができないわけじゃないよ。昔結構料理に熱があった時期があってさ。
How
普通
can...
よりはうまいって自覚はあるんだ。
I feel like anyone who knows how to cook doesn't want to eat outside all the time, right? Like, am I crazy? Okay. Huh. He knows how to cook, but he chooses not to? Definitely not something I'd do. Yeah, same here. Eating outside is good, but I think the food you prepare for yourself is more enjoyable since you know how you like it.
まあそれもわかるけどね。僕は意外とズボラなんだよ。
Then again, he does work like literally crazy hours. Like he goes until like the wee hours of the night. He showed up at Café Enchanté at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night and was like, "Hey, how's it going? Can I have a coffee?" Like, who drinks coffee at that time? Crazy people. Mr. Rindo brings out a can of fresh tea leaves. He suddenly stops moving.
そうだ。あと1時間もしないでお昼になるし、昼ご飯一緒に作ろうか。
Rindo, we would need to get like everything. Apparently you don't have like spatulas or pans to cook the food in, so I don't know, like, are you gonna microwave something? Like And so now I'm out with Mr. Rindo buying food and cooking utensils for our lunch. Wow, he's literally like spending all the money. He's buying the pan too, like but
こちらのデザイン実はペアものでしてカップルさんにとってもおすすめですよ。
oh god.
お二人いかがですか？
Couple?
へえ、そうなんですか。じゃあこのペアのデザインのやつ、せっかくなんでお願いします。
Oh my god.
ありがとうございます。
Mr. Rindo isn't denying we're couples. Well, correcting the salesperson of our relationship isn't going to change anything, but I can't believe the salesperson's words didn't faze him at all. Pretty awkward if you ask me. I sneak a peek at his face, but he looks calm as usual. Maybe it's just me getting caught up with the small details. Or maybe it's because he's an adult. The very fact that I'm bothered by his reaction and how he can keep his cool is so frustrating.
何か言った？
Nothing at all. I mean, the age gap between us is pretty huge, but we still look like a couple to others. I tilt my head as I keep thinking about it. Oh, look at how cute that is. Well, not Rindo. No, I'm just kidding. But like it's kind of a picture get sort of where they just put the sprites together in the mirror. That's so cute. Anyways, I suddenly take notice of a mirror in a shop that reflects us standing together. The salesperson is wrapping the dishes. Mr. Rindo is talking to him casually. I'm standing there looking at the mirror. I can tell through the reflection that we aren't the same age, but he doesn't look like my father or my brother. Well, he could be your dad or your brother, honestly. I don't know what you're seeing, Kotone, but I could totally see him being like your brother or something. Of course, we don't look alike, but Mr. Rindo's youthful appearance is probably why we don't look related. Particularly, he's wearing his hair down and is dressed casually, which is making him look way younger than expected. I guess I can't blame the salesperson for mistaking us as a couple. I wonder what Mr. Rindo's thoughts are of being mistaken as a couple. Why does she keep talking about this? Folks like Mazir and the other non-humans have lived decades. They probably don't even count exactly how old they are already. But Mr. Rindo is human. Maybe he sees me as a kid, or even his younger sister. This is so weird. I can't seem to explain this stuffy feeling I'm overcome with. I'm stuck wondering what this feeling is that's pulsing within me.
よし、次は食材だね。
Yeah, ingredients. Oh, yes. Before I knew it, Mr. Rindo had finished paying for the dishes and beckons me to follow him outside. I look back at the mirror behind me. I see Mr. Rindo and myself. I feel a subtle yet sharp pain run through me. It's now close to lunchtime. We've finished buying all the groceries and supplies we needed to start cooking. We're now ready to cook. Oh, pitch you get! wait, he's frying something, but there's salad. Well, it looks like he's making soup, because that looks like a deep pot. Like, or at least, like, one of those, like, those deep frying pans or something. Maybe he's frying something. I don't know. Wow, this is crazy. Look at how huge his microwave is in the back. Although, I think Japan has, like, microwave ovens, like, they're actual ovens. They're just smaller than, like, American ovens and stuff like that. So maybe that's his oven, but wow. Okay, so they're eating salad and tomato bruschetta and then something else we're gonna see. Did I say this already? I can't remember. Whatever, we're gonna say it again. Mr. Rindo, that's quite something. I look at his cooking skills as I work on some of the ingredients. He's a lot more skilled than I thought he would be.
ああ、料理ができる男はモテるとか思ってた頃があってね。
Well, I don't know. I'm just not gonna say anything to that.
僕としては青臭い過去の副産物なんだけど、君に褒めてもらえるならよかった。
I think that everyone should learn how to cook. Everyone can cook, like Ratatouille or whatever. That movie had that like slogan or something, but it is fun and you get to feed yourself and you get to make other people happy if you feed them. So, yeah. We continue talking idly as the preparations continue.
琴音ちゃん、胡椒を取ってもらえる？
Here you go.
ありがとう。
I like how she's holding the pan lid. Like, is she holding it or is he holding it? Oh, it might be him holding it and she's just standing next to him. I'm not sure. Oh, Colton is so cute. Look at this face. Okay, I'm sorry. I can stop admiring the art. But anyway, seeing his warm smile is making me smile too.
どうかした？
Nothing. I just thought you looked like you're having fun. He shrugs as if he doesn't notice it himself as he works on the recipe.
まあ、今日はさ、特別だよ。やっぱり作る相手がいるいないじゃ、やる気も変わってくるしね。
That's true. Someone? Oh, you mean me?
もちろん。
It's great to hear that from him. That said, I doubt he means anything by it. But hearing him say special is making it hard for me to hold back my smile. Oh my god! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, I love how it just popped into his apron. I feel like that's so dangerous too, because it's like he could just fall into the food. That'd be horrible.
はいはい。それじゃあ追加でカルパッチョでも作ろうか。
What? What are you making? Like a 4-course meal? He opens the olive oil we just bought, and before I knew it, the carpaccio is done. I'm starting to think that Mr. Rindo is a better cook than I am. I'm anxious knowing he's a better cook than me, not just as a person, but as the cook at Enchanté. Then again, seeing Mr. Rindo having fun cooking is bringing a smile to my face. Have Mr. Rindo cook all the dishes in the back. God. Soon after. We finish our lunch and now we're sipping on our drinks as we begin talking amongst ourselves. Before we knew it, it's getting dark outside.
いいな。なんだか久しぶりにのんびりした休日って感じだよ。
Same here.
そんなの気にしないで。だってほら、そこにくつろぐどころじゃないのが約1名。
最高の一日でありました。
Oh, he's drunk. Maybe it's just me, but Tan looks kind of drunk.
酔ってないであります。
Oh boy. Yep, he's drunk all right.
まあ昼ご飯の時からずっとワイン飲み続けてるもんね。
Oh my god.
でもちょっと横に。
Oh. That's a loud sound for something so small. I hear snoring coming from 10 the moment he hits the sofa. That was quick.
まったく酒癖の悪いドキなんて悪い冗談だな。ちょっと寝室に運んでくるよ。
Well, let me clean up the table then.
ああ、うん、ありがとう。
Such a domestic lifestyle. We have a lot of things in the kitchen now. Aside from the dishes I'm washing, the place is filled with various spices and ingredients, plates and utensils. That was fun, I whisper to myself. We went shopping together and cooked ourselves a nice lunch. It didn't matter that the date was centered around 10 and I meeting. Yep, it was fun, all right. I recall the lunch we had today as I continue washing the dishes. Oh. Mr. Rindo scooped the rice into Ten's bowl. Mr. Rindo cleaned up the water Ten spilled too. It was almost like a father who was taking care of his son's messes. They had rice too? Oh my god, they had so much food! I wouldn't be surprised seeing a kid riding on Mr. Rindo's shoulders. I can't help but smile at the thought of that. I pause for a bit as I think about something I forgot from earlier because of Ten's appearance. I wonder if Mr. Rindo has a girlfriend. Based on what I know so far, I doubt he's married, but I'm not sure about the girlfriend part. Not that I could ask him straight to his face. Also, Kotone, wouldn't you expect, like, if he asked you out on a date, like, you would expect him not to be dating anybody else, right? Like, I guess, like, it's not like Tinder. Like, he asked you straight up, so I feel like it would be really shitty of him if he was dating someone else. But, I wonder if Mr. Rindo is going out with someone.
あれ、言ってなかったっけ？
What? I jump back awkwardly as he completely catches me off guard.
そんなに驚かなくても。皿洗い終わっちゃった？
Yes, not that there were many to wash. After giving my thanks for today, I sit on the sofa at the same time Mr. Rindo takes the seat. So is Ten asleep now? I try to avert my attention away from what I mumbled by trying to change the subject.
熟睡だね。飲んでたのもあるけど、君が来てくれてはしゃいでたからね。
I'm glad I could help.
それで今僕に付き合っている人がいない。
Oh God. Mr. Rindo isn't going to just let this subject slide, is he? We don't need to talk about it.
ごめんごめん。でも一応言っておくと、今は特にいないよ。雫のこともあるしね。なんとなくそんな気になれなくて。
Oh. My heart jumps hearing Shizuku's name. The last time he brought up her name was when we were talking about her a few days back. His younger sister turned into a non-human, and he was this close to putting her down. I can only imagine how emotionally scarred he is from such a traumatic experience. It probably changed his entire life. Oh, is that why this place is so empty? Maybe he lost all interest in material things because he's constantly thinking about her. No, my speculation is probably way off base. In any case, I'm sure he feels stuck in time and hasn't been able to move on. Yeah, he sounds like he needs some therapy. Like, Rindo needs some help. And that applies to Mikado, too. Like, he doesn't allow people to get close to him, maybe, because he's, like, so afraid that, like, something like what happened with Shizuku will happen again to whoever he gets close to. So that's why he keeps, like, everybody at an arm's length. Maybe that's me digging too much into Kotone's words, but I can totally see that being the case.
でもそうだな。彼女か。 琴音ちゃんがそうだったらきっと嬉しいよね。
He did not just say that. Mr. Rindo stares at me and laughs. I think he's trying to lift our spirits. It's as if he's trying to hide his feelings.
どうかな、おじさんと付き合うとかなんて。
I can't do anything for him. I had no involvement in what happened. But why? Why am I so irritated and angry? That would explain why I'm going to say. If I said yes in reply to what you asked, then what? Oh my god, we're gonna stop here. Oh god. Kotone! Oh lord. I'm glad that she's taking, like, prerogative, you know? Like, she's like, you know, I'm gonna say, what if I said yes? Then what? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, because I don't think he was expecting that type of response. And I think that kind of makes his, like, it forces him to, like, think about it and be like, oh, well, like, because he shouldn't be joking about that kind of stuff anyways, like, knowing that, like, he sees how Kotone reacts to him and stuff. Like, I feel like deep down he wants a relationship with her, but he's, like, joking around to make it, like, lighthearted, even though, like, because I feel like also deep down he's stopping himself from being in a relationship in the first place. So, I don't know, whatever. I'm digging way too much into it. We're gonna find out next time if Rindo... I don't know if Rindo accepts the yes, and then they start going out. Oh my god.